Hello. Oh my gosh, long time no see. It feels like I has been forever since I have been live with you guys right here on my personal page. I have missed you tremendously. I did have an awesome vacation with my husband, our best friends and their kids, and we had just an amazing time. Had a great holiday with my family, with my friends. Buddy Hightower scratching at the door right now trying to get in the office because I shut the door before he got into the office tonight. But he's scratching at the door trying to get in. But we had an amazing holiday with our family and friends. But I am super happy to be back here live with you guys tonight. Get back in a routine, get back on a normal schedule, and get back coming to you guys live 3 times a week on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Central, Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We do post the replays on my personal page and in our free keto community, Push for Your Better. So if you happen to miss me live, you can always catch us on the replay. It's been a crazy past couple of weeks. It's been nuts. One of my partner in crime, I should say, Catherine has been sick and is still sick, and it's just been a really weird past couple of weeks. So we are just super happy to be back and on track and with you guys and telling you how much I've missed you and how important you guys are to us, to our keto journey, at the community. If you are just now catching me live for the first time ever, welcome. My name is Amy Smith-Hightower. I'm a ketogenic meal planner and mentor from Batesville, Arkansas, who has lost over 100 pounds following the ketogenic diet. Looks like Buddy's daddy just let him in because he was scratching at the door. But, and Buddy happens to be our Yorkie who runs the house. This is his house. Yes, Catherine, we have missed you tremendously. It's been craziness. But we are so glad to be back and so glad to be with you guys. If you want to share this video out, please do so. We do pick 3 winners each and every single live video that we send a UCANKETO prize pack to. Look, this happens to be one of the pins. I didn't flip my camera tonight. But this is like one of the pins that's in there. We have, I don't know if I have the stuff on my desk, but we have magnets, we have keychains, we have all kinds of cool stuff and keto goodies that we send out in those prize packs if you win. So be sure and share it out and write share it in the comments below and let us know where you're watching from. Tonight, we're going to talk about a topic that not many people want to address. We're going to talk about things that nobody wants to talk about the keto diet. These are things that people don't tell you when you first start keto. These are things that I have learned, failed at. Guys, I'm a work in progress too. Every single day, my hair's flipping out. My sister will message me about that shortly. She's like, "Hey, your hair is flipping out." But I'm a work in progress, guys. I have good days and I have bad days. And if you want to know the honest truth, Catherine is the only person in the world that knows this because I messaged her earlier and told her. But guys, I'm up 8 pounds over vacation, the 4th of July. It's not that I so much ate off plan, but it's not that I'll be honest, I wasn't tracking. I wasn't tracking my macros. I was eating keto friendly, but I wasn't tracking. And I know better, okay? Like, I know better. I know what my body needs. I've been doing it for 2 years. Over 2 years now, guys. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. We're all a work in progress. Like, nobody's perfect at this. If someone tells you that there is only one way to do keto, that's when you probably need to go find somebody else to listen to, because there's hundreds of ways to do keto. There's hundreds of ways to do everything, but as long as you're doing it to what's best for your body and what's working for you, God bless you. Like, you're 5 times ahead of the person that's still laying on the couch, not doing anything, complaining that they're overweight and they're tired. Well, guess what? Until you do something about it, that's where you're going to be. Okay? So if you're watching this video, if you've went to the grocery store, if you've made a meal plan, if you've made one single commitment, even if it's just to drink 1 more bottle of water today than you did yesterday, then you're already ahead of somebody else. Does that make sense? Absolutely. Like, even if it starts out at drinking one more bottle of water than you did yesterday, that is a great step in the right direction. Okay? Like, we're here to support you. We're here to educate you. We're here to do all of those things. But ultimately, it's your journey. We create this toolbox. I give you all the tools to succeed, but guess what? Ultimately, you're the one that has to use those tools. You have to use those tools. And it's super important that you do that. So you're like, pat yourself on the back, go drink you a glass of water and say, you got this, because that's one step ahead of somebody else. That's one step of better than the person that you were yesterday. And that's the only person you need to be in competition with, is the person that you were yesterday. If you're doing one thing better today than you did yesterday, then you win. Win the day, as my friend Amber says. Like, that's her saying, is win the day. Just win the day. If it takes one meal at a time, if it takes one day at a time, if you're so far into it that you want to do 1 week at a time, go for it. Does that make sense? Just go for it. Super, super important. Just go for it. Okay. One thing, so that's one thing that no one talks about on the keto diet, is there's more than one way to do it. Okay. Number 2, there's a difference in low carb and keto. Okay. This is something nobody talks about. There's a difference between low carb and keto. And one of the main differences between, there's a bunch of differences, but one of the main differences between low carb and keto is ingredients. Guys, when you're in ketosis and your body is producing its own ketones naturally, I'm not talking about exogenous ketones, I'm talking about your body producing its own ketones. You, my friend, are not doing low carb. You, my friend, are doing keto. There is a difference, okay? Ingredients matter. I'm going to talk about 2 products really quick that I keep seeing in keto groups after keto group after keto group that people are calling keto. Let me be very clear on this. And we are trying to change this. And this is something that I work on daily. Is right now, and I'm going to speak for the U.S. It is this way across the world as well, but I personally am a United States citizen, and that's really the only thing I have, quote unquote, I don't want to say control over, because I don't have control over, but we can message our congressman, things like that. We can message the FDA here. So if you're in a different country, which I have a ton of Canadian followers and a ton of Australian followers, so you guys can do this as well, just with your particular, like Canada Health, things like that. Okay, super important. Number 1 is there are no regulations for what defines keto currently, according to like the FDA, or the USDA. None of that. There's no quote unquote guidelines for what is keto. So right now there are quote unquote guidelines for something that can be called low carb. However, there is nothing preventing someone from taking a Dr. Pepper bottle and labeling it keto. Do you understand that? Like, not saying Dr. Pepper does that, but let that sink in. I really want you to listen to that for a second. Number 1, there is nothing out there that would keep Dr. Pepper from labeling Dr. Pepper keto friendly. Okay, what does that mean into your life? I mean, I know that most of us know that Dr. Pepper is not keto friendly. I understand that. But what that means in your life is that when you go to the grocery store, and you see a product labeled keto, please read the ingredients. That's what I'm telling you, is that they can label anything keto. They can label anything keto, okay? Sorry, I'm reading some pretty not nice comments. It's all good. However, there's nothing that stops them from doing that. Super important. And keto's trending right now. It's the number 1 Google term as far as diets go, is keto. So of course people are jumping on the keto bandwagon and labeling stuff keto, because it's a money game. And somebody wants to jump on the bandwagon and somebody wants to make money off of it, okay? What I need you to understand is that there's nothing that defines that with the FDA for what is keto. Okay? Facebook, and y'all, when y'all talk about Facebook ads, please know that Facebook doesn't write those ads. Okay? Marketers write those ads and advertise it on Facebook. It's really not Facebook's fault. I'm not like always defending Facebook, but I am going to defend them there because I can go pay money and I do no paid ads, just so anybody wonders, and could advertise something that is keto and it would go off everywhere. But let me promise you, like, there's nothing that defines that with the FDA or the USDA that says what is keto. Okay. So I'm going to talk about 2 products that I'm seeing everywhere right now that people think they're keto. And those same people are the people that are in my inbox going, I'm doing strict keto and I'm not losing weight. What's going on? Here we go. Slim Fast Keto products are not keto. Slim Fast Keto products, Atkins bars, Quest bars, etc., those are not actual true keto. They have non-keto friendly ingredients in them, and for most people, they'll kick you out of ketosis. They're simply not keto. The other one that I'm seeing 100 times over is Thin Slim Foods Zero Carb Bread. Guys, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can. It is made with wheat and rye, and it's gluten. Okay? Gluten is not keto. You cannot have something that has gluten in it and it be true keto. We're going to talk about the Carb Manager app in 1 second. Let me get to that. My admin team and I were actually discussing that earlier, and I made a note to talk about it on the live tonight as well. So, absolutely important that those 2 products are not keto. So we get asked those. I don't know, Terry, you guys are on, Catherine's on, Dawn, several of you guys are on that are admins in my group. And let me tell you, like, we get asked every single day if those products are keto friendly. They are not keto friendly. Okay? I'm not saying that there's not breads that are, but I'm telling you that the Thin Slim Food Zero Carb Bread is not keto friendly. No, the soybean oil in Dukes is so minor that it absolutely does not mess with my autoimmune. It does not mess with my ketones, nothing. But Quest bars, Atkins bars, those things like that are so high, and other things that they're just not keto friendly, guys. I'm so sorry to break it to you, but that's super important. The other thing, okay, I do use some supplements, okay? Nobody has to use them. Let me be very clear. But this is what I'm going by right here that's about to come out of my mouth. There is no product that you absolutely have to take to do keto. There's not one product out there. I have friends that sell everything under the sun, I promise you, but there is not one thing that you have to take to get into ketosis. I have friends that sell ketones. I have friends that sell collagen. I have friends that sell everything. You don't have to take something for your body to get into ketosis, okay? You just don't. I just want you to know that. There are lots of things that you can do to help your body get in ketosis. There are a lot of things that you could do to help weight loss, but there's nothing out there that you absolutely have to do 100%. Thank you, Catherine. There are 100% that you have to take 100% of the time, or you won't be successful. Okay? I just want you to understand that. That's something that I think that nobody talks about, that you need to hear. Okay? Here we go. Are you ready? This is a big one. The Carb Manager app that everybody's talking about, that you could scan products and it rates it. An A, B, C, D, or F, right? Just like a scale. We have found that not to be accurate. It seems to be taking in just the carb count, which, guys, like, let's talk about the definition of ketosis for a second, okay? Are you ready? The definition of the ketogenic diet is a diet that is low carb, low to moderate protein, and high and healthy fats. That is the actual definition, guys. And those are the things that you need to look at on your labels. There is not an app out there that is going to be as accurate as your two eyes reading a label. They're just not. Okay, I'm so glad that some of this info is helpful for you guys. This is super important. This is the definition. Write it down, put it on your refrigerator, put it in your phone, put it wherever you can see it every day. Okay. Definition of the ketogenic diet: low carb, low to moderate protein, and high in healthy fats. Please, please, please read your labels. I mean, I'm seeing, this is I'm not saying that the app isn't helpful for tracking. I track with that, but I don't scan it and go by whether it's graded A, B, C, D, or F. Super important, okay? Read your labels. Absolutely super, super important. There is no shortcut, guys. Do your homework. Okay? If it was easy, everyone would do it. That's something nobody talks about on keto. If it was easy, everyone would do it. MyFitnessPal doesn't track net carbs. I track net carbs on keto because I'm a firm believer that dietary fiber is something you need. This is something that people don't talk about on keto, is the importance of electrolytes and vegetables. Okay? The electrolytes and vegetables. Both of those are absolutely important on the ketogenic diet, okay? You guys need electrolytes and veggies. Like, we need dietary fiber, guys. Your body craves those things. It needs those things. Guys, I can't answer all the product questions. There is in our keto group, Push for Your Better. If you are not in our keto group, please write Push for Your Better, or just write group in the comments below and we'll get you the link to our group. We have our products posted in there. Feel free to post your questions right there on that post, and one of my amazing inner circle will definitely, for sure, get you an answer to each of those questions. Okay, super important. If you are not in our keto group, write group in the comments below. We do also do a free weekly meal plan with all keto-friendly ingredients. We do post that every single Friday morning as well, just so you know. So make sure you write group in the comments below if you're not currently in our group, because I can't answer all these product questions. There's just no way. But those are some truths that nobody talks about on keto, guys. It's not low carb. You have to read your label. You have to read your ingredients. Super, super important. You need electrolytes. You still need to eat vegetables. It is not all the bacon and eggs and cheese you can eat. That's not how that works. You're not going to go sit down and eat 4 pounds of bacon and lose 100 pounds. Like, get me that diet, guys, because that ain't keto. I don't know what that is, but you ain't going to lose 100 pounds doing it. I promise you. You need dietary fiber. Without dietary fiber, I say this nicely, but you're going to be full of crap. Because you're not going to go to the bathroom. Catherine probably just died when she heard me say that. Like, probably just fell out of her chair. Somebody needs to go to Toronto and make sure she's still breathing. Because I'm pretty sure she probably just passed out on me. But literally, guys, you need dietary fiber. You need your electrolytes. You need pink salt. You need pickle juice. These are all awesome ways. And these are all inexpensive ways to get these things in. I hope this is helpful. I'm seeing so many people say this is value. If you got value from tonight's video, please share it out. More people need to know the truth. More people need to get it. Your cholesterol is not going to go through the roof on keto because we're not just eating bacon and cheese. Okay? Too much protein makes me gain weight too, Debbie. That's why your healthy fat should always be more than your protein by at least 20 grams. Super important. Guys, you can have bacon. I'm not saying you can't have bacon, okay? But I'm saying it's not all the bacon that you can eat. Super important. Hope you guys had value from this. I love being back. I'm going to be back on a schedule. I'm going to come to you, and I will see you Tuesday morning. Please share this video out. And I'll catch you on Tuesday morning.